Now let's take a brief look at the English vowel sounds, 20 in number. Of these 20 sounds, 12 are monophthongs, which means they are pure vowels. One sound, monophthongs. So single sounds. You have 12 such phonemes, and you have 8 mixed sounds known as diphthongs. So you have 12 monophthongs and you have 8 diphthongs. And if you look at these 12 monophthongs, you will find that 5 of them are long sounds. You will be able to recognize them when you look at a vowel sound chart. How will you recognize them? If you go to the vowels and the monophthongs and you see those 12 signs showing up, you will find 5 sounds with those double dots, something like the full colon, a dot on top and a dot below. Those 5 are the long sounds. They are 5 in number. So out of 12, 5 of them are long sounds. The other 7 are short sounds. So we have 12 of these monophthongs and we have 8 diphthongs. And we saw that these 12 monophthongs, they are known as pure vowels and they are going to give a single sound. And when you look at these 12 vowel sounds, the phonemes, you will find 3 strange characters here. These 3 strange characters will be called the central vowels. Let me tell you which 3. The first is an inverted V. It goes like this. We call it the caret. The inverted V is the caret. The other is the epsilon. What is the epsilon? It is like a 3 and it has again those 2 dots. It's like 3 with 2 dots, the epsilon. And then there is a very, very interesting vowel sound. It's like an E which has been inverted. It's like this, it's an inverted E. Look at the chart, you'll get to know. And that is called the schwa. Now, I want to tell you something very interesting about this schwa. These 3 together are going to be called the central vowels. That's all right. But this schwa is very, very important in literature, and especially when it comes to your accent or pronunciation. You will note that many people say literature or temperature and things like that, They'll say canal or whatever. So now, where are they going wrong? They are not aware of this sound called schwa. The schwa is the shortest sound in English. In Hindi, we have 2 kinds of matras. You have the long and the short. For instance, you have choti e ki matra and you have that badi e ki matra. In English, there aren't only 2, there are 3. And so you have to remember to use that third matra properly. It's not just about a short sound and a long sound. There is also a very short sound which is known as schwa. So when you say literature, temperature, or canal or something like that. Now, or you say procedure or something, procedure or some such thing. What you are doing is you are not taking note of schwa. Now, listen to the difference between literature and literature. Temperature, temperature, rupture. So now you have that schwa there. That is why there's a difference in the sound. Canal rather than canal. So now you have to recognize schwa and where all it appears. So you should have that habit of dictionary reading so that you recognize the symbol and you're able to pronounce accordingly. So now you have these three central vowels. This schwa is the shortest sound. Then you have the epsilon, 3 with double dots, and that epsilon 2, you should know its use. Now, let's again go back to Hindi because it becomes easy to understand that way. You know, you have words which, if you were to write in Hindi, for instance, if you were to write girl in Hindi, you would write the Hindi letter G, you would write L, and then you'd put a R sound on top of the L. Girl, hurl, whirl, churl, twirl, burl, whatever, burly, whatever. So now you can see that there is a R sound on top. Now that is what the epsilon represents. But what you have to remember is that the epsilon is used only and only in words like this: curl, hurl. See, in curl, there's no long sound like ah. If you were to write card in Hindi, you would again write ka, you'd put that a ki matra, you'd write da in Hindi and you'd put that ra on top. Here you won't use epsilon in English. When there is a matra, card, hard, here you're not going to use. You'll only and only use it when there is no matra in the first part. For instance, curl, hurl, whirl, twirl, churl, curd, bird, word, shirt, hurt, dirt. These are the words where you would use epsilon. Now, where do we use carrot? Again, we'll go back to Hindi because that will be easy for you to understand the use, just at a glance. This is just a ready reckoner for you. Suppose you were to write the word cup in Hindi, you would write ka and you would write pa, but you can hear a in that K sound. Cup. You're not saying cup, you're saying cup, which means there is an a sound, a vowel sound which is present in K, ka plus a. And that is not present in pa because you're not saying ka, pa, you're saying cup. And so that a sound which is mingled with the consonant ka, that is represented by the carrot. So you say jug. So if you were to write it out in Hindi, you would write j and g. You don't say jagga, you say jug. So j contains that a sound within it. And so that is represented by that caret. You could practice these sounds on your own. These three sounds are known as the central vowels.